м, типа, всем привет. Типа, всем привет. Ну, типа, всем привет. Так, м, два телепорта есть. Там. Давайте попробуем. Так, сколько? Ну-ка. Ну, я не дойду. Если с этим есть, значит, идет. Что за задание? Ладно, давайте пойдем. Ой, пипец. Стойте. Блин, а. 10 минут. Папа, кепа, гемма, бомба, пауа, папа, зен, банера. Ты что за бред-то? Бля, бля, блин, бля. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Так, ё-моё. Ой, повезло. Я прям как-то на последнем дыхании живу. Слушал? Пипец. происходит? Как? Что происходит? Что происходит? Держите подарочек. Ой, блин. Да. Что за бред? У меня один кей остался. У меня один кей остался. Что мне делать в такой ситуации? У меня один кей остался. Да, блин. Один кей остался. Лучше назад. Ну что, я подох. Я подох просто. Ой, капец. Извините, кашель. Давайте сюжетку будем выполнять.
What's the hurry? Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master John. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called...
Of course I have. Sorry.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weapon...
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so... Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing the hammer all day. So, the types of ore need...
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
If I remember correctly, it could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for stars that are iron around Mount Tianheng. If you run into any...
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is cool. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration.
Куда мне идти? Да, блин, телепорт.
came to Mount Tian'an once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic... No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation. The divine damsel of devastation is your... What's the story about, though? It's the story of a girl. Cool. A hero story? The legend first arose in that village. There was a loving couple completely devoted. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the vile and vicious monster told the village. What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place! But the monster was so terrible and so strong. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given... No! Don't do it, little girl! Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blood. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the immense soul. Destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin...
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera maker. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it reported. When my father wrote the script for this play,
I think it's a great story.
well, it sure inspired Paimon!
Catch the wind.
А что за глаз бога у меня его нету? Что за глаз бога у меня его нету? Что за глаз бога? Что за глаз? Ну, я знаю, что такое глаз бога, но у меня его нету.
Freeze. Dodge this.
Ну, ты еще жив? Куда? И как я, по-вашему, залезу сюда?
There should be enough stars with your iron. Now we just need to find that symposium. I think I saw a village on our way here. Master John said we should ask the locals around. Why don't we try there?
Кто-то.
Hey, there really is someone here. Hyunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? He didn't seem to get... Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Saburo. Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenra, Hyunjin, let's have a look.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shin. sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosia, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can...
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhe? Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Minjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite okay. Then let's see what we can find in this village.
Че. Сундук.
Quite the fun.
О, плюс 2 гема.
What's this? So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. According to this text, the divine damsel from the and she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Опа. А вот. Угу.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought his obsessive yearning for his deceased still. I do wonder what the... We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Suzuki.
Ой, гемы.
Let's have a look over there.
А где же суд? Тут. Там.
This is it.
Мгм.
We need to go to the middle of the lake south. Let's go back and tell Shenhe.
Да.
One year when I was back this summer, I heard a story about a white-haired apprentice from a merchant. I was a very close friend of her father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I bring flowers back here.
Apologize for what?
Кто ко мне там хочет присоединиться? У меня трансляция идет. Да и я
There
сюжет
is nothing he
выполняю.
wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse. So if you ask me how I feel about the past,
It must have been so tough for you.
Shenhe, we're back.
Шейхан.
I'll leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me. I'll tell you more about the old times next time.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosia. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
let's go.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like just now, in the village. We found your father's...
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but...
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So I hope that one day. But I've never thought this way before.
Don't worry. I believe, in fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet. Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Ну что есть. Блин. Треп. Утка. Утки. Ты остановишься? То ты остановишься или... И все, что...
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt!
17:30. Ага. Мысли выше. Мысли выше. Это мне надо включать. Что? Все?
What brings you here? They found a solution to the danger in the sea. Minguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in good, but these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain lies between here. If things get out of control,
That's everything we need! Let's head back
И че я пошел? А чё тут опять?
Simon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Выйду.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
This is some top quality ore you found. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? We ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end.
Leave the wonder cores to me. I'll work on them. Don't worry. It won't.
Much obliged, Master John. We should look into the Adepti sigils next.
I'll sort that out. Oh? Yes. I have been training with you. When we first met, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ning Wang was planning to. Master also said she hoped that I could take this opportunity to read maybe it would important for me to stay here after all. Without knowing the ins and outs of
Ребята,
your
а я
situation, I
раньше
can't
думал,
say
что
whether you should stay or not.
что глаз Бога бывает только, не знаю, там у архонтов только. Ну, точнее, у тех персонажей, которые прям сильные там.
Now that our paths have crossed, we'll
А
always
тут
have a
почти у
connection.
каждого второго
So if
есть
you're
глаз
ever feeling
Бога.
down, thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious.
The sigils are ready. No, they aren't.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
That's me. Computer, internet, radio, camera. You can. Что это? Извините, у меня кашель. Ой, пипец. Кто тут?
Look, little secretary, we found all the materials.
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Oh, the Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement...
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet!
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber.
Where's Beto?
Captain Beto has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with us.
All right then. Guess we'll head. This has been a long.
Давно? Вот нефритовый, да.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will thank you all for your work. Now,
Yeah.
Monsieur, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear you.
The unveiling of Miss Yoon's grand new opera surely requires a entry. So what would you say if the Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains?
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
You're quite welcome. It's true.
Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see me.
You're next. What is your question, clarify? I do not know your sister's whereabouts.
You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connection. If you want to know how to...
Paimon had me.
Your question was written all over your face. Now, you helped me, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here.
Great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me? Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules. So, to keep you said yes. To become fond of a place. To feel part of it.
Кто-то поставил 1 лайк. Риска.
Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you'll become accustomed to it. In short,
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beetle.
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I think Ningguang. Don't forget what we talked about. It's not going to be easy to deal with.
don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Nilolith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beetle. Ningguang, what are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 acres. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence.
Что? Да опять он? Опять он? Опять он? Опять он? В Лiyue жить небезопасно уже.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Vaishnav. Silas One, final follower of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Leto sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Let's go fix the Avenger.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Может.
All hands, tsunami incoming!
What's that? Wait! Giant wave!
Огромная волна.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring them back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Ну, чем надо. Куда? Я за нее играть буду. Понятно. Ждем.
What are you doing here?
I can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help you!
Откуда появится? Вот отсюда. Бам! На! Ой. На тебя. Ой, что происходит? Что, 2 головы? 3 головы! Это что, гидра? 1 голова. А голову ты дома не забыл? Пипец. Давай. Блин, так куда они все сбежали? РТФС просто. Блин.
Unleash! Obey!
Блин. А ну стоять! Я его по носу ударил. Чтобы жизнь, блин, не казалось. Что происходит? На тебя. Ой, помогите. Хилка. Дядя Хилка нам всегда поможет. Апельсинчики! А это пузыри? Блин, я думаю, это апельсинчики. Или это апельсинчики в ранней стадии. На тебя по глазу. На. Что? Да куда они все? А ну стоять, блин. Повышение скорости. Ай, блин, ты чё, обалдел? А, блин. Блин, а ну стой! Я его по носу ударил. Че я ходить не могу? Все. У одного милипульсичка хп. Блин, ты чё, блин? А ну стой, блин! Я его в конце еще ударил. Сейчас этот бро откуда... Да, ты что, издеваешься? Как он живет? Да, минус одна голова. Мыслим. Мысли. Что у вас тут пух? У вас тут малютка хп. Как вы живете? У них малюточка хп. Как они живут? У них... И ты выскочил, как всегда. У меня удача, как у Беннета. Держи. Да как он? Это ЧТ. Что у меня летит? Понятно. Я просто стоять буду, как будто вовка. Ну все, чиназы.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, I'm fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water.
So the crisis has been safely averted.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Milliliths?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared at Lady Pichi's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for it. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take... I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Тоже на какой-то фанфик.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smooth.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more marginal. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista. I've learned from past failures and prepared for the on balance.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure everyone's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip...
Yes. I feel happier than I expected.
Good. In fact,
Кристаллы.
there'll be no... Oh, fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please, have a good rest. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber.
Сейчас? Я это буду кристалл, что мне делать? Баба, кепа, кема, поба, пауа, папа, джем, банайра. Пока я эти кристаллы добуду, что ли, придет? Слушай, я люблю пока что. Ща рванет! Опа. О, я понял. Это метод динамита. Знаете какой? Это метод динамита. Это метод динамита. Бам-бам-бам. Это метод динамита. Опа. Аба. Разрывная! Сыпал, айпала, фулпиш. Ребят, хотите прикол? Ща рванет! Да мне идти надо, да? О, далеко. А как я на этот остров? Как я на этот остров попал? Как мне сюда попасть? А как мне сюда попасть? А как мне туда попасть? Ну, ребята, мне кажется, я на этом стрим закончил. Всем дорогим зрителям пока!